If you've been watching UFC a long time, you probably know something feels different. And honestly, for me, I think there's just a couple things off, and I wanted to talk about those things today. And number one being matchmaking. Look, I don't think there's too much wrong with the actual fights being made. I like even the announcements now are so boring. I know some people have mentioned that before, but come on, Dana. Just on a little IG video, like an IG live, some of them were hype, but now it's almost been like just a monotone, just Ilya Taporia versus Justin Gaethje. Like, come on, man, put some like excitement into it. Hire some of us. Like, get some of the fans going or something like that. I'm kidding, but they used to do trailers, like the promos for the MSG card, was insane when it was McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez. Like, follow in those footsteps. I think if you do that, you can get somewhere with it. But if you don't do that, it's I don't want to say it, but it becomes boring. Like, why should fans care? Like, if you don't care, why should we? And I feel like that's almost what I'm getting. And again, you could blame Dana for that. And I really don't want to. Like, look, I'm trying to stay positive here, but come on, man. Like, you're making billions of dollars with this company, even with TKO at the helm. And obviously, that will be a story for another video, trust me. But come on, I think you can do better than this. Second point, star power. Some of you will argue, Aki, come on. Like, you're a little bit off here, buddy. Like, think about it. You've got Ilya Taporia, amazing. Armin Sarukian, like over 5 million followers at this point. Hamzat, really good. Like, there are some really solid people that you can still rely on. It's how you use that star power, though. I don't know if you guys follow, like, how much you guys are on, like, Instagram and stuff like that. But that's why Arman Sarukian is so popular now, is he's forcing his way into our eyes. That's what you do. Like, if you want to stay relevant, you gotta be in the limelight. Like, look, Sean O'Malley, he's great, everything. He used to post a lot, but now he's really slowed it down because he's built his following. He's happy with it. But I think Armand keeps wanting to push that. And how you do that is outside. Like, he's using today's, like, IG, like, everything that he can use, like viral clips, he's using it. He's going on streamers' stuff. Like, I know sometimes we don't like that, but he's doing it. And I think he's doing a good job promoting himself. So you can't really be mad at that. And I think that's a good thing for the UFC. Dana sometimes doesn't like it because he's could get injured. The thing he did with Uriah Faber, oh my gosh, that was insane. He both landed on cement. Like, that's kind of crazy. Don't be doing that. But again, it gets us talking. It gets people asking who he is, asking about his next fight. Like, you can't hate that. And I think that is a really, really good thing. So that's something I feel like you can fix. And it's not a bad thing, but I think it's also like the UFC can push that a little bit heavy. Maybe be like video profiles, like a profile on fighters that you could post onto your like YouTube channel. Like, they have a ton of subscribers. Like, come on, you can get people going. And then again, make it a little bit more interactive, like fan support, increase that. I think that'll be a very, very good thing. Next thing I want to touch on, this is going to be touchy, but I feel like I have to mention it. It is fighter pay. I think back in the old days, fighter pay was always still mentioned, but it was like kind of like underground, like, taboo almost. Like, some people would mention it, some people wouldn't. People would be scared to touch on the topic. Now you see more of it. Even Dana's getting asked about it more in press conferences, which I think is a good thing. It goes twofold though, guys. If you start paying fighters an insane amount, which I do, I genuinely feel like they deserve it. And for the damage they take to their bodies, not just all to like the brain damage, it's like your whole body, like the training and everything. Like, I get it. These fighters lose that motivation, which again, it's going to happen. It's a natural thing. But I think that also plays into it. Like, you can have, once you get there, like Conor McGregor, for example, you're content. And I can't hate that. Like, I can't. Like, you made your money, get out of this game while you still have your brain intact. That's what the goal should be for most fighters. But I think that adds into it, man. If you're making 12 by 12, you want to get your head blasted off. Like, and not just that, but like, you want to promote your fights as much. Like, you want to get out of there as fast as you can. You do not want to be on those smaller fight deals for a long, long time. That's not something you want to do. So I think if you can make it where it's like a more fair amount of money, it doesn't matter if they're on the Contender Series or whatever, you add up the more money, I think fighters will help you out too. They will promote themselves, they will do the extra. But man, if the pay's not there, it's not justified for them to be going all above and beyond after training. Some of these guys are training girls are training 2-3 times a day. So for them to push themselves more on social media too, like, that becomes a little bit of a problem. So that's tough. It's a tough thing for them to do. But next, I kind of wanted to discuss about was just oversaturation. And I don't know how many of you are a WWE fan. I am, hand up. If you have put on too many events, man, for the normal fan or even the casual fan, it is so tough to catch up. Like, look, guys like me, guys like you probably watching this, or girls, like seriously, you're the hardcores. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna miss an event. That's our thing. Like, we love the sport. But if you want it to be more casual driven, they're only showing up for the big fights. And I'm not saying just only put on the big fights, but you can lessen the schedule a little bit, and I think you'll get rewarded. I've noticed the same thing in WWE. I know I'm not gonna. This is not a WWE channel, but I'm gonna mention it slightly. They had so many events, man. They have Monday Night Raw, they have SmackDown, they have NXT, they have their premium live events, they have their Saturday night events. Like, it's too much. It's becoming way too much, and their fans are noticing it. And those fans have been fans for a long, long time. And I think UFC is treading that water. So it's tough, but I think you can get away with like a little couple less events. So for me, the last thing I kind of want to touch on is the fan experience. Increase it. I don't know how you're going to do that the best way. Be it cheaper seats, man. I'm probably going to get hated on by like the actual UFC if they watch the video. No, I'm joking. They're not watching this video. Go on, relax. Once we get bigger, they will. But I don't know, man. Cheaper seats. I think that's something you need to do. Like, run contests, not just during December for Dana White's like 12 days of Christmas or whatever it is. Add some of those extra things, make it unique. Even Dana, like, I don't know, make the fan feel like you still need them. Like, I feel like that's what we've got away from because of Paramount buying it. You're not running the best pay-per-views anymore. Like, they're not even really pay-per-views. Like, I don't know, like that part, I think you gotta include the fan because remember, the fan is what keeps you in a job. Like, let's be real. Like, even for me as a YouTuber, like in my other channel, like if I'm posting to no one, I'm probably not gonna be posting for a very long time. You know what I mean? So, like, you gotta understand your fan, you gotta understand your basis, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. And again, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys again. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.